It's fun for family members of all ages. The Southern Maryland Astronomical Society will have telescopes set up and extends an invitation to stop by, gaze at the stars, and learn more about astronomy. For more information, you can visit their website at www.smas.us. It's election time again for the presidential election. We have general election early voting, which starts on Saturday, October 27th, and it runs through Thursday, November 1st, and it's at the Charles County Elections Office in La Plata on Charles Street. It's the old La Plata Firehouse. If you have any questions about your voting status or anything, you can go to the MarylandEarlyVote.com for more information, or you can call the Board of Elections here in Charles County at 301-934-8972. And of course, Election Day itself is Tuesday, November 6th. This is polling place number 72, and it's open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. for all registered voters who reside within the incorporated town limits. You are supposed to vote here. I got out of line a little bit. Halloween on the Village Green is Wednesday, October 31st, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It's free admission. Children with adults and children must be accompanied by adults. We are asking residents and businesses to participate in the trunk-to-trunk trick-or-treating on the Village Green, where you bring your vehicle, trunk loaded with candy, enough for approximately 700 plus trick-or-treaters. Correct, Mr. Hicks?
Absolutely.
Come as you are, or if you prefer, decorate your vehicle. Dress in costume just as you would at home for door-to-door. Please, we ask you to arrive on the Village Green between 5 and no later than 6:15 to join into the lineup, and you get to enjoy free dinner on the town. And please note that vehicle participants in the trunk-to-trunk cannot exit the lineup until after 8 p.m. For the safety reasons. If you do run out of candy, we just ask you to close your trunk. We usually do have extra candy so we can run it around until we exhaust it all. And then once you're done, just close your trunk and just greet the kids as they walk by. Hopefully they don't get ugly with you because you don't have any candy left. The trunk-to-trunk trick-or-treating on Village Green is sponsored by the town as an alternative, an either-or choice, to door-to-door trick-or-treating, which is offered in the town from 6 to 8 p.m., and that still is for children 12 years and younger with an adult. We ask that there be no adult or teenage trick-or-treaters in our trunk-to-trunk. And if door-to-door isn't for you, then plan to spend your Halloween night on the Village Green. If you prefer door-to-door trick-or-treating, then go out and enjoy and be safe. We will have a part-time town person patrolling the streets that night, in addition to the regular patrol. And our Officer Riffle and I believe the lieutenant will be up here, at least the two of them, if not more, during the Village Green event as well. The St. James Episcopal Church Annual Fall Bazaar is on November 3rd, which is a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They have lunch and a bake sale, and they have lots of vendors. You can have your picture taken with Santa, and they have drawings for the gift baskets that they've been doing for, they have Redskins Cowboys games, gift certificates for Dennison Landscaping, AMC Theaters, iTunes, Pizza Hut, Mama Stella's, Toys R Us, Giant Food, Starbucks, and lots more. That's located at St. James, is located at 7 Potomac Avenue. And if you have any questions on that, you can call 301-743-2366. Our Veterans Day ceremony and lunch will be held on Sunday, November the 11th at 11 a.m. here inside the pavilion. Complimentary lunch will be served immediately following the ceremony. The public is welcome and it's free admission. It's hosted by the town and the American Legion Post 233. We do accept monetary donations if anyone so chooses, and that will benefit local families in need. And then just two quick reminders. There's lots of playgrounds. I don't know if everybody knows about them throughout the county. We have some great playgrounds and play areas. And there's some flyers on the back that the county made up, and it gives you all the locations. And also, we have the flyer back there for the Indian Head Rail Trail. Any questions? You have a puzzled look on your face. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karen. Next, we have community.
And I would like to welcome back our Officer Riffle, who's going to take the, I know you're going to give him the spotlight, but I want to welcome him back since he's been gone for, I think, forever, it feels like. But anyway, he's back. He hit the door running the second he got back here, and he hasn't taken a breath since. So glad you're back, glad you're healed.
Community policing report by Officer Riffle. How's your hand doing?
Doing much better. As you can tell, I can do it pretty good. First, I'd like to thank everyone for their thoughts and wishes and prayers during my recovery. It was very much welcomed, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Like Karen said, I came back, hit the door running. I'm trying to get caught up on everything that's been going on. Luckily, the town's been pretty quiet. Our neighboring community, Potomac Heights, has not been so lucky. There has been some daytime burglaries that have been occurring. They have been solved, though. We have developed suspects in both of the incidences that were reported to us. The suspects were known to the victim, and they were closed up relatively quickly. With that being said, always be mindful. Touch on what the chief was talking about. Just an ounce of preparation can save you a whole lot of heartache. Just doing stuff that you can do yourself to make life easier on yourself. Just make sure your doors are locked. Doing good safety. What's the right word I'm looking for? Good safety techniques, just to make sure that you're doing everything possible to keep yourself out of trouble. Will pay off in the long run. Just take that time to have a plan together, to know what you're going to do in case something does happen, and also a daily routine checklist on making sure that you're locking your doors, being safe when you're going to and from your car at different businesses, as well as with your kids, making sure that they're safe as well, and they know the plan as well. And that brings me into our favorite time of the year, Halloween, which is always a very busy time for the Sheriff's Office. I'm lucky enough to be down here again for the trick-or-treat to trunk, which I was very impressed with. Last year was my first year. I think it's a great program. I encourage everyone to, if you have small children, this is definitely a good place to bring your kids to enjoy the holiday at a safe environment. There's a lot of good people around, good adults that will keep an eye out for your kids as well as you'll be here. And then the Sheriff's Office, they're all in one spot. It's easier for us to keep an eye. I want to make sure they're safe. So I encourage, if you have small children, to participate in that. It's a great event. I'll be available after the meeting for any kind of questions, or if you have some concerns that you'd like to bring to my attention since I'm back, I'd be more than glad to accommodate that and hear what you got to say. And thank you again. I'm glad to be back.
We have no briefings, no presentations, resolutions, ordinances, or petitions, no unfinished business, no new business, so we move into miscellaneous with the announcement of the upcoming meetings, and then we'll open the podium for citizens' comments. Karen mentioned the Village Green Flea Market. There's a few weekends left in October from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. here on the Village Green. Community Activities Committee meeting will be held on Tuesday, October 9th at 7 p.m. here in the pavilion. The Indian Head Business Association meeting will be held on Wednesday, October 10th at 8:30 a.m. at Dale Smokehouse. The 7th Annual Indian Head Breast Cancer Awareness Walk, Karen mentioned, on Saturday, October 13th from 8:30 till 1 p.m. Starts here on the Village Green and in the pavilion. And I guess the walk is on the trail. Planning Commission meeting will be held on Tuesday, October 16th at 7 p.m. here in the pavilion. The Economic Development Commission meeting will be held on Wednesday, October 17th at 7 p.m. here in the pavilion. Karen also mentioned the Astronomy Night, Saturday, October 20th from 8 to 10:30 p.m. in the Village Green Park. Town Council Work Session will be held on Wednesday, October 24th at 1 p.m. in Town Hall. Halloween on the Village Green, trunk to trunk trick or treating will be held on Wednesday, October 31st. You said 6:30 to 8? Or 6 to 7:30? Okay. Town meeting will be Monday, November 5th at 7:30 PM here in the Village Green Pavilion. And the election day will be held on Tuesday, November 6th from 7 o'clock a.m. till 8 o'clock p.m. here in the Village Green Pavilion. This is the polling place for District 7-2, which is all of the incorporated town of Indian Head, and only the incorporated town of Indian Head. Oh, and the town council and the town manager will be attending the Maryland Municipal League's Fall Conference in Hagerstown, Maryland on October 4th, 5th, and 6th, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Starts about noon on Thursday and runs till noon on Saturday. It's our legislative conference where we go over the legislative program for the municipalities in Maryland, and also a training conference where we have the opportunity to take numerous training classes. That's it for the announcements. I'll open up the floor of the podium for citizens' comments or citizens' questions. If you want to ask a question or address the council, please come up to the podium and state your name for the record.
Howdy, my name's Heather. I'm the pool manager over at Lackey High School. Not a lot of people know that Lackey and North Point have indoor pools. So I just wanted to go over a couple things. I think Kelly touched base with a couple things last month. Unfortunately, I got a little sick and had to leave early. But I do want to let you guys know we are open on the weekdays from 3:30 to 9 p.m. and then Saturdays and Sundays is 12 to 6. If you are interested in that for just coming in for a day, you can just pay $4 or $5 cash, have at it, you can stay all day. If you like coming a lot, we do punch cards and memberships. We also offer, I'm going to try and be quick because I got a lot of programs to talk about. We also offer birthday parties on the weekends and private pool rentals. So if you have like family reunions, graduation parties, anything like that, and you don't want to share it to the public, we have private pool rentals from 6 to 9 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. So does anybody have middle schoolers, middle school kids? No hands, okay. Okay, well, I'm sure you know a couple people. Oh, there we go, okay. So we have some, a middle school luau. It's actually new this year, so we're trying it out. Hopefully it's gonna be a big hit. But North Point's is actually next Saturday. If y'all are interested in the Waldorf area, North Point's having theirs for next Saturday. No parents are allowed. We're trying to give you guys a break. Okay. It is on Saturday from 6:30 to 9. You do need to pre-register because we're gonna provide pizza and soda. So that way they can have a dinner. You guys go out shopping, go to a movie, enjoy yourselves. Just drop off the kids. Lackey's is actually going to be on November 17th. So ours is going to be next month. Unfortunately, I won't be here next month to announce it, so hopefully Kelly will announce it. I'll be in Hawaii. So as a quick reminder, hopefully Kelly will remind you guys that Lackey's is November 17th. Okay? But like I said, please pre-register. If we don't have enough people, we're going to unfortunately have to cancel. So. If you have any high schoolers, I personally run a high school swim clinic over at Lackey. I don't know if you got any people who like to be on the swim team, but my program, I try and get their endurance build up before the swim team, work on stroke and turns, anything like that. So a lot of kids like it and the coaches love it because then it gets them their endurance build up before the season starts. Swim lessons. If you are interested in swim lessons, we do have adult learn to swim, and we also have swim lessons for kids. Now, we've already started our first 2 sessions over at Lackey and North Point, but we do have one more session for the fall. It begins on October 15th and 16th. So if you're interested, I don't know if Kelly always mentions it, but our website is charlescountyparks.com. You can look at our guide. You can register online, see the schedule if you're interested. Okay? If anybody likes to do water aerobics, aqua Zumba. Yeah, water aerobics. There we go. Yeah, we have water aerobics. We have aqua Zumba, we have deep in water aerobics, and we have aqua dance. Over at Lackey, I personally teach it. That's why I look a little grungy, so I apologize. I just finished teaching a water aerobics class. On Mondays, we have shallow water. Wednesdays, I do deep water. And I like to get your groove on, so it's a lot of fun. So you can come out. It's a $6 drop-in fee, and we also have water aerobic punch cards as well. The Aqua Zumba instructor, his name's Kenny. He is fabulous. He's got the moves. He does a great job. It's been a big hit. Like I said, you can always check our website. I'm sure you don't want to listen to me, so I won't give you all the days and stuff, but it's Mondays and Wednesdays, 6:15. Water safety instructor. The swim lessons I was telling you about. If you have any kids who are 16 or older and they're interested in becoming an instructor to teach swim lessons, my class is coming up on, you have to be certified by American Red Cross. It starts next Tuesday, and you have to be 16 and older. My classes is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I only offer this twice a year. So you got to make sure you're at every class, because otherwise I will not be able to certify you. No school pool days. The next one is actually October 19th. What is that, in 2 Fridays, I think, from 1 to 4. If your kids are bored, instead of sitting at home, sitting on the video games, go ahead and take them to the pool. They get in for $2. Everybody from 1 to 4, they get in for $2. Just have a good old time. And that actually leads me to the next thing, because I forgot to mention it earlier. Monday through Friday, on a scheduled school day, from 3:30 to 5:30 at both North Point and Lackey, any kids age preschool to a senior in senior in high school, they can get in for $2. So we just started that this year. So far, not too many people have heard about it, so I'm trying to get the word out, because this past Friday I did get quite a few people, and they were so excited that it was only $2 rather than $4 for their kids. So just to keep a memory right there for that, $2, $3.30, $5.30. But once again, check charlescountyparks.com. It's got all our information in there. So I kind of ran through that all quick. Sorry. You ready?
Question?
Yes.
The pools, do they have gradual entrances for
Yes.
people with mobility challenges?
Absolutely. North Point just has a regular old ramp, but Lackey, I have a ramp and a baby pool all connected to the big pool. So a lot of kids like the baby pool area, the 0 depth, because they can play and stand, and then we also have the ramp, and it goes into the bigger size pool. So, sorry, I should have asked if there was any questions. Any more questions? I got a whole bunch of flyers that you can take with you, okay? All right.
Well, she's a tough one to follow. Perky. Real quick, thank you for the introduction. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kelly. I work for the Recreation Division of Parks and Rec. Run Smallwood Community Center in Hinson, just down the street. Last month I hit on some of our programs that